My movie, to all my fans out there, my future fans, undiscovered fans, this is a character-driven documentary. Some people, it takes a lot to get the talent out of them. And these are trained professionals, but they're not all choir boys and choir girls. There's dirt. It's your right to know their history. And I want to give you some behind-the-scenes looks and how I made them more than they are. And they should be grateful. I'm sure they're grateful. I think that's part of what an adventure this is.
With this movie that you're making here?
Yeah, well, we have to make sure all our liabilities are covered, but
that's right. That's the purpose of it, is just to protect my behind.
That's absolutely what I'm going to do, but there's more to a movie than just protecting your behind. There's more here than that. We have something that we need to accomplish.
And what's that?
It's art. I don't think you understand that.
Oh, there ain't no art on this set. The movie's not art. The movie's commercial. When this documentary gets made, what are you going to do with it? It's
not up to me to do with it. It's up to what the fans and the industry.
Don't give me that stuff.
Look over there. Yeah, there you go.
I want a documentary to show that if somebody sues me, that I've got evidence. It's a piece of evidence, that's all. I still haven't answered my question.
Right.
My question is, what do you plan to do with the movie?
That's not the question. I just,
yeah, that is the question.
In this movie, we have to rein you in a little bit. We can't have any loose cannons, and I think that's part of my job, is to control.
Is to rein me in, so I'm not a loose cannon.
I mean,
I make a career out of being a loose cannon.
Hey, Jack. Where are you going for burgers? What can I do for my dearest uncle today? You think you can afford that? Oh, you want me to direct? Oh, 300. That would be fine. I would quit my boring ass job today. Seriously? Zombie movie? Oh, artistic zombie movie. Okay. I'll direct it. Yeah. Thanks for thinking of me. Bye, Uncle Jack. Large drip, please. Okay. I want the large. I mean, I feel like I'm a little. It's time for celebrating. A little extra.
Okay.
Came with a little money, if you know what I mean.
So the small.
Did you hear me on the phone earlier?
So you're doing a movie?
Yes. Yes, I'm doing the movie. The whole studio thing. I'm gonna get paid $300 grand. I'm gonna have my own personal assistant, script writers, all these things, all these perks. Private jet, everything.
And how are you doing this?
Well, my uncle is wealthy and he likes to kind of
spread it around. So you've been born into this?
I mean, good things happen to good people, right?
Right. Let me get your coffee for you.
That'll be perfect.
Here's your, small, large coffee thing.
This coffee tastes, I don't know, untalented?
No, it's fine.
You're probably not like a creative person, but like creative people, what they do is they kind of like take their experiences and they like put them into one thing and then put it out there for the world to enjoy. Just what's what we do.
Well, I'm working on it.
Keep it up with the coffee. You're doing good work here. I'm sure, it'll all work out for you.
Okay. Okay, you enjoy that coffee.
Thanks. Don't get me wrong, Uncle Jack's in charge. Someone might think that I don't bring a lot to the table as a director. We're gonna do some new things with the zombie makeup. No like synthetic or corn syrup on the blood, all cane sugar. We're gonna go all natural. You know, in the past, I've been kind of like the creative industries. I was a Kodak certified like photo lab tech. I mean, I've seen a lot of images that way, so every picture tells a story. I like seeing a project from like the beginning all the way to the end. I've worked with zookeepers, getting animals, importing them into the country, taking care of them. And then on the other end, I've done a lot of work in taxidermy. You know, just like this movie, you have a beginning, a middle, and end, and you have birth, life, and being stuffed and put on a mantle. I did a lot of work with the flying trapeze. It's a lot of trust involved. As a director, it's not just you, it's everybody around you. So when you fly off that trapeze, someone's got to be there to catch you. And if they're not, you know, it's not the best day. I mean, that's happened a time or two, and it's all about trust. Yeah, we'll get together at the Sky Lounge on Pike, near my place. Yeah. Okay.
Tony, let me tell you what's really going on here.
Anything, Uncle Jack.
I've started out mid-dozens of young men. And if it was up to me, I would not have picked you. I'm doing this because I owe it to your mother. I don't like movies, but I mean, it's investments, they're terrible investments. Kyle?
I'll be the production manager here. I have to keep up certain appearances. I am a consultant, and I am a big piece of success.
Your reputation precedes you. I'm the producer.
Ah, okay. Then I do need to know you.
Make sure they put conditioner on Poncho this time. I need organic conditioner on my labradoodle. For God's sake. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry I'm late. Hi, Jack.
Hi.
How are you? Chair. Chair.
Here you are.
Thank
Take
you.
this one.
Thank you.
So have you met Paula?
I bought.
You're the creative people. What I can create is money.
I like that.
Well, it certainly has its uses. You've been on. I know Beautiful Mind was one of your first, right? Well, what are some other projects that we might know you from?
Oh, I mean, well, I've been in like 10 different bands. I
Yeah.
explored all the different genres and everything. I'm sticking with rock and roll right now.
But you're in charge of the music. But like maybe like, I'm a zombie. You know that I am a zombie.
Well, I think
am
that's
some
like a
kind of zombie.
really good-
I'm undead.
How about
What
some
not to
old
do?
Judy Garland songs? Ashes of Topeka to Santa Fe, or Meet Me in St. Louis, or Liza with the Z.
Zombie back to life. Not as pretty as the beginning of life. Yeah, I'll work on it. I mean, that was just right off
work
the
on
head.
that.
Well, if not Judy Garland, then how about Doris Day?
Hey, Sarah, Sarah.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Are you fixing to look for a job somewhere else?
I'm just coming up with ideas. Yeah.
It's her creative process, Uncle Jack. And everyone she's ever written a song about has become either famous or gotten less crazy. So let's hear her out.
You know, because we're trying to make this deep, right?
Very deep.
My girl, talking about my zombie girl.
Yes. I want you to like mic my arms. I want those to really pop with the sound.
Tony, we've got to deal with this makeup. My cousins have this leftover Halloween makeup. We can get it for nothing. I can be in candy bars. And
Hold on one second, Matt.
Excuse
This
me.
is so.
No, this is important.
no, this is great. Look, it would look great.
it doesn't
It's
work.
the
It doesn't
zombie.
Tony, this is important. Come on. I want to help.
Love to have you here. Yeah.
Like, confusion, the words you're using is like,
Boy meets girl. It's a simple story.
right,
coming
but
of
the
age.
story doesn't go in line. It's abstract. It's like independent movie. This is a real thing. You don't seem to understand. And I'm getting a little upset because I'm spending a lot of time in.
You know what?
No.
You would make a great actor. And you know what actors do a lot of? We get a lot of coddling.
I never thought about
And then
acting.
we get to your own trailer and we just kind of close the door.
I mean, privacy. I get privacy.
Yeah.
You're not paying him a dime, and he's not getting a damn trailer, Tony.
You're hired.
what?
You'd be perfect.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You see something in me?
If only we were making a silent movie.
new thing every day. I'm surrounded by talent, really new talent, and talent undiscovered that we're trying to find. I like to think more of, musical notes. You don't think like, that's the first note. I knew it right off the bat. I did. It took them a while. I think a lot of it had to do with I'm taller than some of the other notes that they were considering for this song. And maybe there were just some costume issues, I don't know. There's something about this first-time director. There's a lack of humility, which I find refreshing. When the director and I finally agree that that's how we're gonna work, yeah, I think it'll be great. Preparing by reading what the kids are reading. I think this has to do with it somehow. I think a lot. I also try to think, if I were a zombie, what would I drink? When I'm feeling creative, I get that way. Stuff just comes. It just comes out of my mouth. It really, blah, 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 blah.
Well, I believe everybody has the right to whatever nonsense they want to believe in. I believe that she believed, and so in that sense I believe.
It is. We pray to the dolphins and they answer our questions. We believe that they were from another planet at one time and came to this earth, and they have all the answers. They could have even possibly created this earth. They don't speak our language. They speak their dolphin language, just like your God speaks his own language through the wind, and he doesn't speak verbally to you either. I got it from Sandy's new workout video. I love her dolphin wave. Oh, it's so energizing and rejuvenating, and it just makes you want to be a dolphin and swim in life.
I do have one
I feel
left.
like an animal died in my mouth.
Take it
Thank
all.
you. I need to calm down, and I need a little cooling thing, because I got a bone to pick with you, mister. I'm losing assistance, and I don't like this. You're making everybody mad, and they just walk off.
What am I doing that makes them mad?
It's your surliness. It's your surliness. You keep being all, Mr. I'm me, and I'm surly, and it scares them. And they run off the minute I make any kind of request. I would like to drink a little water. I'm using my asking words. Somebody, that's all, somebody, that's all, please. They get all mad, but I know it's you. I know it's you. I know they're interns, but you don't have to pay them. We can still call them interns, so you don't have to pay them. The surliness is getting me into trouble. It makes me look bad. I don't like to look bad. Appeases guilt or something. Wake up!
Zach, you alright?
Wake up!
Hold on, through a severe trauma.
I don't care. So am I. I was dead.
Hold on.
You brought me back for what?
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
It's fine. I had finally reached my sleepy time. And then I'm up through dirt. What did you bring me back for?
Hold on.
You look sorry. I loved you for your looks and money.
I knew that. You mean to tell me you brought us back so that you could apologize, so that you could feel better about your sorry life, but you brought us back so you're taking some sort of credit?
Hold on. You're overacting. You're overacting.
Again.
It's a little.
What do you mean I'm overacting?
No.
She would totally be
It's
acting
just a
like
little-
that. She was
no.
dead and now she's alive.
It's a little much. We're getting a lot of country.
over the top.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So just
I
you're
got it,
overacting.
I
Just
gotcha.
turn it down about
Oh, sure.
94%.
Yeah, sure, okay. All right.
Let's try it again. All right, everybody, reset.
You mean to tell me you brought us back so you could feel better about your sorry life? I think so.
I'm sorry, but I did good.
I know you're sorry. You did really good. good. You raised me from the dead. I'm so happy about it.
It worked. You tried to bring us to life.
Everything's good.
Your motivations are your own.
No,
and it worked. We're alive. It's kind of amazing.
It's pure. My heart is pure.
Okay, I'm not giving him credit. First time.
That was terrific.
Thank you,
Terrific.
Jack.
Oh,
Thank you.
welcome.
Overact my ass.
I was in New Orleans. I was poor. I didn't have anything. I was looking for something to do with my life. And I saw the bear, I saw the mask, and suddenly I said, writer. I wrote the script. It's not going to turn out horribly. I believe it's in my contract that they're supposed to follow every word written. I will have to sue if they don't do that.
Oh, I got some sad news for you. Oh, these people ad-lib like mad. Improves it.
My script is not improvable. My script is perfection. It is along the lines of Shakespeare and Beckett.
Come on, Shakespeare didn't even say that. Most every writer thinks that. When the Marx Brothers did Animal Crackers, George Kaufman wrote the script, and when he saw the first cut, he says, "Oh, there's one of my lines."
What?
They ad-libbed the whole thing.
Oh. My script is like Pride and Prejudice or Jaws.
That's how they make movies.
He is not listening. I don't even know who this guy is.
I'm the guy with the money. I'm paying for this.
Okay.
You got to learn about how things are done in the movies. One of the movies that I funded was Magnificent Seven. This thing's grossed $143 million, and I've never got a dime from it. They do bookkeeping out there that's close to magic. So the movie makes buckets of money, but always shows a loss on the books. That's the kind of thing they do in the movies. Okay. That's Hollywood.
You know there's two sides to every story. And excuse me?
Documentary and talking.
Cut. Excuse me, ma'am? Excuse me?
Woo!
Paul is so naturally talented. When you see the video, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Just the little things she does just oozes talent. Oh, just everyday things, like the way she moves, and I saw her drinking a cup of coffee, but she didn't just drink the coffee. I mean, she drank the coffee, you know what I mean? That didn't come out right. Like, she's singing when she's talking. And I made this video to introduce that aspect of her.
I'll give you a little preview, but I'm not going to do the whole thing. Obviously. Listen, you will, I'm a rapper like Yoda. The world you're inside is a world inside another. Keep track of your force like a daily quota. Trust me, my friend, it'll make life better. Smiles are created by the sun. The sun is created by the smile. There's nowhere that you can run. Either way, you learn a lesson. Creates the bad you do, so the good you can create. Yeah! And this is where the doll part comes in. Ask what you wanna ask, be who you wanna be, have what you wanna have, live how you want to live. If life is a movie, you're the director. If life is a singer, you are a songer. If life is a fairy tale, you are a fairy. If life is an ocean, you are the moon.
Now's the time. I love you and always have. I'm sorry. I know you guys have this history, but there's just no. Seriously, it's all right. So if you'll have me.
Look at her. This is a match made in heaven. This is great. Look at her. What are you? Look at that man. We really have to waste. We have to waste film on Kyle. I don't understand. I mean, who cares? Why does anybody care?
Well, it hasn't come to, anything that one would call fisticuffs, but we have had our disagreements. You know, we're not, you know, perfect bedmates, but eventually he'll come around to see what I'm saying and agree with it.
He needed a wake-up call, and nobody else was giving him a wake-up call. I'll give him a wake-up call. You know, if he's watching this, I'll give him another wake-up call. You don't stop production for your sexual deviancies. You don't do that. He had some nudist convention. He rented out space for a nudist convention in the middle of our filming to save some money, or I don't know what he did.
I think paying for dates is much better than paying in the long run. Wouldn't you agree?
He's a subhuman douchebag. He's pond scum. He's an asshole. He slept with Paula Cave. I don't let people sleep with people. I sleep with people.
Well, that's coming out really good.
Christina, I brought you some craft supplies so you can feel useful.
Why are you being nice to me?
No, I don't feel I've apologized correctly.
Obviously.
No, you don't understand. I need to feel better.
I mean, I know that there's nothing you wouldn't give to have this treasure. And there's nothing I wouldn't give. And then luckily our friendship is so strong.
We're tight.
Very tight. And you guys are tight.
Right, we're tight. But I don't feel she's giving me the acceptance for my apologies. She's just not, I don't see the reaction I want.
I heard you apologize.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
And you feel good?
Well,
you feel good about it?
You're so giving and generous,
good.
right? Isn't it? You're so generous and so giving with all your love. You have so much to give and you're free with it.
Did she see all the things I brought her?
Yeah.
No, she sees something in you that's amazing.
really?
Beautiful. Yeah, Sandy came back. Sandy's back, and we're glad to have her. I would never say horrible. I don't have horrible people around me. Challenging, special. Special's a good one. Sandy Beach had a pilgrimage to the desert, and she didn't quite understand about dehydration. I think fluids. The way I understand it, she says she had a vision. Her dolphin guide told her that she had work left unfinished here at the movie. You know, there's certain bodily habits that are offensive to some people that aren't used to that sort of thing, and you know, we had to deal with that. But hey, we're mammals. It's not wrong. It's just different. You know, I don't want to be negative about this, but you know, she's doing her lighting. She's doing her technical thing, and in the middle, she'll make a squeak or a dolphin noise, and she understands what it means. We're learning to understand what 3 squeaks and a bark is.
Bling my eyes, make merry music in the moonlight. Yeah, I don't know where my assistant is. I don't know where she is, but do I look okay? Yeah. Oh, for God's sake, she let me out without rings. It all came together, and I think we came out looking good. And I've upped my prescription for that night, so there's going to be 2 Valium on board for that interview, and I think that's going to be helpful. Mostly I'm worried about my outfit that night, because I'm not sure what the camera angle is, you know, so I got to be careful of skirt length.
Well, usually, but in an interview I'd like to, you know, tease the public, like I like to be teased a little bit. If, you know, they're willing to have a little bit of fun with fur, then I'm there for them. I have had my time, at least from my point of view, with Kendria, but you know, she might have a different story. Most projects should be looked at financially. This is a good success, not too small of a part of my doing.
now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Good or not? Yeah, the idea is to go for a Kevin Costner Dances with Wolves, star director turn. All right, can we push the jib back a little bit?
Okay.
How come you got a really pretty flower and my flowers are kind of fadey?
Well, they say, like a dog looks like its owner, like a flower looks like who it's on. That's what they say.
I don't even understand your language. You don't even speak the English I hear.
The thing is that we don't look stupid here, people.
I feel like a Renaissance man. Da Vinci has the code, but we had the secret code to make this right. The old masters, they're overrated. They wouldn't be so successful unless it was just so amazing and the people behind it were so amazing. Like, editors are great, but without structure and creative input, editors get confused and they're up way too long at night. They get a little weird. Without me, it would just be sitcom. This transcends. This is a whole new genre of art. This will be what film students look back years from now and say, wow, this is where it all started. And how can I be like him? And I'll help them. I mean, I want them to be like me.
Well, so far we're doing just fine.
I mean, the movie turned out great, so obviously it wasn't that bad. We made it the way we made it for a reason, and there's a good reason for it.
Is just the way it is.
Haunted? How does it not fit? They come back, she's ugly, she's like haunted not only by the fact that she's dead, but now she's ugly. Haunted.
Well, we picked the orange light because the fits are sing the best.
We are in a religion together.
We share a lot of common things.
Has helped with our artistic growth because you can't be artistic without knowing who you are because it comes from deep inside you.
It was to deepen our spirituality and, bond us a relationship better. Yes.
Is this a cult?
Well, sort of.
Support. Hi.
Are these guys bugging you?
Sure.
Oh my gosh! Oh! No, Sonny,
Yeah,
wait!
thanks for your support. Thank you.
Could you? I need someone else to
Yeah, thank you.
Could you sign? Just
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Welcome to our restaurant. What are you all celebrating tonight?
The movie.
Are you the director of the zombie wedding?
Oh, I am, but, we all, of course, had a big part in it.
Didn't impress me.
Really? The advanced screenings have gotten great reviews.
I don't think they were right.
He is a jerk. Tony, they just all of them walked in like thinking that they're so great and they're not. Like, look at their film. It's not that great. The color is all different and horrible. The sound, you can't even hear them half the time.
What'd you say?
Can you get her fired?
Who would like food?
Do you have
No,
to
I gotta buy the place for it and fire her.
I do have some suggestions to improve the film.
Do you really even work here?
Walk it out.
Yeah, I do. I passed the background check and everything.
Well, you know what? Good luck with your own B movie. And, we'll have
I'll be right back.
Clean napkins,
Young lady, in competent restaurants, it's customary to serve all the guests with water.
Right? Donna have that extension cord a little too tight around your neck last night?
I don't recall.
Oh,
That's it.
Is it an extension cord?
I think so.
I thought it was a fun cord. That's what she called it, a fun cord.
We're going to a party and it's pretty damn cool because there's going to be a lot of people that are artists like me and you.
Hey! It didn't quite reach you. You were supposed to go. I
didn't want to go either. I have to go to my workshop.
And those focus groups you set up, brilliant. I feel like that's getting us a lot of positive buzz.
Well, you can do a lot when you have a little bag of candy for people to have on the table when they don't know what's going on.
And you know, New Age hip hop is huge in kind of like the Middle East. I think we can really play big there.
It's huge everywhere. Like a sturgeon.
Oh, really?
Into that. And they had the beavers building those dams. They used their long hardwood and built those dams of the North Dam Woods.
It's beavers. Speaking of beavers, what if we set a little series in a restaurant and you needed a lead?
I'm sorry.
You're creepy.
Yeah, I think she has a thing for him.
Right? I didn't recognize her. At least if maybe if she put on some like that black mascara.
She kind of scares me out.
Remind me of a raccoon then.
Now we have a few ideas for our next project. Science fiction is so big now, so everyone plays a different asteroid in the asteroid belt, and occasionally they hit into each other, but there's no sound in space.
What?
It's like a silent dance film.
I like that.
No,
I like
I
that.
don't
We can save
like
a lot of
that.
money
That's
not having
just
any sound
emotionless.
whatsoever.
Slutty comment, maybe.
She's acting.
Maybe a slutty comment.
Oh, really? Why would that be?
You're like
star.
Yeah, well, if I was being an
I'm a
actress.
star.
Let's go back to that idea you and I talked about. The Australian porn. I mean, it could be easy as a midget poking his head up saying, "Who wants another shrimp on the bobby?"
Yeah, that's a fresh idea.
Y'all are forgetting that the purpose of making a movie is to make money. You can get a squad of people into any of those 3 movies, even if you give them free candy. Look,
I think if
you
it's
want to make a
cast
movie
right,
that'll
yeah.
sell, do a Scottish movie with bagpipes. Do a Scottish musical.
Movie. You need a whole subtitles and stuff. I can't understand a word those people say.
How do they keep you people out of the loony bin?
Ooh, I like that idea, a loony bin. And then it could be a crazy lady who murders people, who piss her off.
More emotion, please. Oh no, less emotion. Very good. And we need